Alright, couple key points. Patient's from out of town. She's from the East Coast, so she flew in. She'll be in LA for a week. Second key point is that her previous BBL was done by someone else, and we're going to revise it. We're going to fix some of the stuff she doesn't like. Lastly, her demos. She's 5'5", 130s, normal BMI, no children. So we're going to do a lipo revision. I'm going to add some fat here and here to flare out the thigh a little bit more. Most of the work is from behind, but here it's pretty simple. Just bring in the waist a little bit more and then clean up the transition from the waist to the outer thigh, which is this area. Alright, so there's a revision case. Part of the revision is that there's too much volume in the lower outer part. In order to correct this, we're going to shave this down, and then we're going to redistribute volume to the mid buttock and upper pole. Upper pole means upper half. So think of it as, let's take away where there's too much, not in a good place, and let's put where it really needs to be. We're going to lipo everything from the upper back to the waist, and also improve the transition from waist to hip roll to outer thigh. Alright, we lipoed everything from the upper back to the waist. I smoothed out this transition. Most important, I shaved down this area where she thought there was too much volume. I redistributed or added volume to the mid buttock and upper buttock to create more of a harmonious look. In other words, the original surgery, there was too much on the bottom and it looked bottom heavy, diaper butt, different words for it, and we corrected it by removing it from there and adding to the midpoint and to the upper part. Alright, we brought her in 360, expanded here. So she already had a good shape. This was just a little finesse work, but really most of the revision was on the back and then filling in the hip dips. Alright, recap, revision case, out of town. Think of it as volume distribution. There was too much on the bottom. She thought it was like bottom heavy, so I took out some from the bottom. I put some on the top. Tough case because revisions are harder. They're less predictable. She didn't have a lot of fat to work with, but you know, I think anyone considering a revision, you have to have a very long conversation with your surgeon, go through all the things you want to do. They should provide you reasonable expectations of what you can and can't do, and then you have to make a decision if it makes sense. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop us a comment, give us a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.